Hi everyone, I'm Tom, and today I'm going to be playing Tiny Epic Quest, which is a game where we control groups of heroes trying to save the Mushroom Kingdom. Goblins are entering through these chasms, and we need to, find the knowledge and find the spells, move around with all sorts of various means of transport, and one bit I particularly like, attach little plastic items and weapons and things to our meeples who have little handholds. Okay, so this is the map that we'll be playing on. It's the same cards every game, but it's randomized how they're going to come out. The castles are always in these four positions, but everything else is randomized. And let's start, shall we? So we play over 5 rounds, and each round has a day phase and a night phase. In the day phase, we will choose 4 of these means of transportation, one at a time, and then we will move on to the night phase and resolve where we left our heroes. So I am the first player, that's why I've got this, and I need to pick one of these means of transport, and it's going to let me move one of my heroes along the designated path. So if we come over here to the quests, this is what I am going to base my decision on, really. There is always at least one treasure quest and one movement quest out. Here there are 2 movement quests. So if I can complete the water temple, I will complete this quest. Quests are worth points at the end of the game. The spell level you're at is worth a certain number of points. The number of quests you've done is worth a certain number of points, and the number of goblins you've defeated. That's how you get your points in this game. And treasure quests would also give you a special, unique item of treasure you can put on one of your heroes. Movement quests just want you to, satisfy the condition on the card. So this one wants you to have 2 of your heroes in another player's castle, or have all 3 of your heroes in a horizontal line on separate map cards, none in your castle. Another thing you can do is get legendary items, and to do this you need to complete 2 separate temples. So I think for my first movement, I am going to select moving by foot. Now you just move it up, but I haven't left myself much space, so I'm just going to twist it for now. So this lets us move one hero, one map card in any direction. So I could move to any of these spaces here. The condition of moving is you can't stay on the same map card. Even though there are 2 spaces on every map card, you have to move to a new one. And since I'm interested in getting my legendary sword, so I would like to try and complete the fire temple, the volcano. So I am going to move diagonally over here, and I choose, do I want to try and learn a spell, or do I want to go to the temple? I want to go to the temple. So we just put him on the entrance space there, and that will resolve in the night phase. I think Marty is going to go for spells, and we'll go more into that in the night phase about what this means, but he is going to try and go here and learn the scorpion spell. He could have gone to the temple there instead, the desert temple, but he is going to try and learn this spell. So now everyone's had a chance to move by foot. We turn this face down, and now Marty is going to select a movement type. Marty is going to choose movement by ship, so that's coast to coast. So you can move any of your meeples that are on the coast. The whole map is considered to be surrounded by water, so any of these cards on the edge are on the coast. So he can move one of his meeples from his castle to another card on the coast. He is going to move to the water temple, which you remember we need for the Discover the Lost Treasure quest. I think I'm going to do that as well, because if we look at the temple, let's go to one that's closer. It has this symbol. It means that 2 different people can have 1 meeple each in there. So I am going to compete for that as well. I don't want to just let Marty have it. So I'm going to go up to the water temple. That is ship movement again. Now I'm going to choose one, and we keep going until 4 have been chosen. I am going to choose Griffin, which means we can move diagonally. And I'm going to move this one out of my castle onto this mushroom space. And these are the only things that don't give you anything to do during the night and give you an action right now, right away. And each person can have 1 meeple there each. And you roll the dice and use any symbols to advance your heroes on the temple tracks. So, I've actually... This hasn't been the most intelligent thing for me to do, actually. I've just noticed the water temple and the fire temple want scrolls. So that's potentially not the best thing to do. So we take the 5 adventure dice, and any scrolls I'm going to be able to use. So I rolled 1 scroll, and since I'm competing, I think I want to move up here onto the first space there. I can use 1 scroll to move onto that first space. And since I've started a competition, I think Marty might come over there. Yeah, he can move diagonally too, so he can have one meeple here. He's going to do it, and maybe he'll roll better than me. He rolls one scroll as well, so we're no better off really. We're both on the same space, fighting for victory there in that temple. Finally, Marty gets to pick, so he could pick Raft and go vertically and just advance his hero another space. But I don't think he wants to do that. He wants to have his last meeple doing something, I think. Or at least helping him. He is going to choose horizontal, because we'd both just do that as well. We'd both just go on the advancer track. Marty's going to choose horse, and we will move horizontally. He's going to take this meeple, and he's actually not going to put it on a space for night. He's going to go to another mushroom space, but this lets him conjure two mushrooms which advance the magic token 2 spaces on the magic track, and we'll see why that's important in the night phase. As for me, I think I am just going to... Let's see, I could try and learn an easy spell, or I could go and fight a goblin. Yeah, I think for now, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to fight a goblin so we can see how that works. Only one person can go to each goblin space. So we've both moved by horse, and that is the end of the day phase. So now we move on to night, where we will need our adventuring cards. So there's 2 sides, adventuring or rest. We start on adventuring. And starting with me, the first player, I'm going to roll the 5 dice, and then we are going to take damage, gain power, conjure magic, and then we get to do things in the places that we've stayed in. So let's roll these dice, and let's see what we get. So damage, first of all, I've rolled 2 damage. The way this works is, I take the first damage, so I move down, I should be on 6, so now I'm on 5 health. And the next damage goes to the next player along, so Marty takes a damage. Then, gain power. This works in the exact same way. I gain a power, I'm already at max. Marty gains a power, he's already at max. Then, if we'd rolled any mushrooms, we would advance that magic marker. But we didn't roll any, so now in any order after, everybody can simultaneously use the symbols that remain to help them in their quests. And since we each have a scroll to spend and we're both competing on here, we're both going to move up on this space. So now it's Marty's turn to have the dice. And I should say as well, you decide before you roll the dice, are you going to adventure or rest? And if you rest, you take all of your heroes back and get some health and stuff. So it's kind of a push your luck thing of how long do you want to stay in, because you're at risk of taking too much damage and getting knocked out. So let's roll them again for Marty. No damage. Gain power, he gains 1, but he's at max. Magic, he wants that to go up. I don't care, do I, because I'm not on any magic spaces. So we advance this 1 space, and it's almost going into the 1 section now. And the symbols we have available are these fists. These can be used to fight goblins. So I can punch this goblin a couple of times, and the way you do this is rotate it, and you have killed the goblin once you get to the skull. And also a torch. Nobody is on a space with a torch. That's unfortunate. So we come back to me. Do I want to stay in? Well, I haven't achieved anything yet, so absolutely. Roll the dice, and I have rolled 2 damage again, kind of negating Marty's no damage. We can choose to take no damage if we want to spend 2 energy. We have 3 energy each. And I have rolled 2 scrolls and a torch. So again, we're both going to use those 2 scrolls really. And Marty's risky. Marty's done something risky with the spell, so he might not get that water temple. Let's see. It's him now. And he has rolled no damage again, a power, and a mushroom. So he's in the 1 section. He wants it to get to the 2 section. So I'll just stop and explain how magic works. If Marty wants to learn the Scorpion spell, he's on spell level 0. So he wants to learn a spell that's 2 levels above, his current station. So he needs the magic marker to be on 2, which is still 3 spaces away. So he's kind of pushed his luck going to that temple to learn that spell. And if we both get to the end of the water temple, it's whoever rests first. So Marty could potentially rest first and learn the spell, because he's rolled no scrolls here. So he's rolled a punch again, which is good for me, and torches, which are useless. So it's going to be me rolling, no damage, and a lot of power, a mushroom, a goblin punch, which I will use, and then a scroll. We have the option of spending 2 energy as well as defending damage from it. We can use it to get an extra scroll stroke torch. So we could each use this to get to the last space. Trouble I've got is that Marty can then rest first and get the quest. I can still take Water Temple success to move up here and start my shield progress. But maybe I want to use it to start going along the Fire Temple. I think I'll do that, and I will concede, because Marty is going to spend 2 energy, and he is going to reach the end of the water. But then, he's potentially not going to rest first. So maybe I want to do it just to keep pressure up. We will both spend the energy, because we could earn energy back as well by not spending any. We're kind of hurting ourselves a bit. So we've both progressed to the end there. So Marty could give up on his spell and just rest. So I think he's going to stay in, because he thinks I'm not going to rest straight away, because I've got the other temple. Oh dear. But this is what makes you consider resting. Another damage each. We haven't got the energy to prevent it. We've only got 1 each. So we're down to 3 health each. A power. That is Marty's though. And then a scroll and a torch. I am going to use that scroll. Nobody can use the torch. No magic level though as well, which is what Marty really wants. Comes to me, I'm staying in. No damage, which is brilliant. A goblin punch, no magic though, sorry Marty. A goblin punch is fantastic, because now I have defeated that goblin. I can take this, and for every goblin that you've successfully defeated, your max health goes up. So my max health is now 7. Also, we had 3 scrolls, so both of us wasted a lot in trying to reach the end of that temple. I'm going to use the 3 to try and progress along this temple. Nobody can use the torch for anything. Is Marty staying in? He's got the energy to prevent a damage. He's going to stay in one more round, although I could duck out at any time and take that temple away. Here we go. So, we have 2 magic level increase. We're into the 2 section now. Marty's going to rest next. But bad news for him. I've just got 3 scrolls. I'm at the bottom of this temple too. Marty can't do anything. He's finished with everything. So it comes over to me. I'm going to choose to rest. So rest. All of your heroes on portals, obelisks, or the last space of a temple must return to your castle. So that is everybody. This is the portal, the goblin portal here. So he comes back to the temple. We've completed the Fire Temple, and the reward I'm taking for that, there is no quest for that. I am progressing over here, so I need to do the Ice Temple next, and then I'll get my sword. And also the Water Temple, I can choose to take some progress from my shield if I want to, but I am definitely going to take the quest. So complete the Water Temple, and I get the key. So I'll just wrangle it from the display here. And it goes in the hand of one of my meeples. And whenever I use this guy on a temple, he immediately starts on the first track. You can just slide that under there as you completed quests, and just so you can remember what the key does. And for every hero you returned, you can have a health or an energy. I think I'm going to take 2 energy and a health for the 3 that I returned. And that's it. I am now out of it. I don't have to take any damage or anything when I roll. Marty, he's done 2. He's a bit too late, but he's going to rest as well. So the one on the mushroom doesn't come back. The one on the spell level is now 2, and there is a risk. You don't gain power anymore when the spell level's 2, and each goblin symbol rolled is -2 health rather than 1. But he is trying to learn the Scorpion spell, which is 2 levels higher. The magic level is 2, so he can now learn that. He's going to get some points at the end for that, and his maximum energy has just gone up by 2. And so he returns that one, and he's at the end of the Water Temple. Oh, we immediately draw a new quest, and you have to have at least 1 movement quest out. So the rightmost movement quest comes out. You have to have 1 treasure and 1 movement. There we go. The Forest Temple is the next one. So Marty's finished the Water Temple, and he'll take the progress on his sword. I wanted him to go in a different direction, but the way it's worked out, it's just like this. So he's got 2 things. He is going to take... I think he is going to take energy as well. Okay, and that is night finished. Oh, because somebody completed a quest, we flip this over to show that we don't need to discard an extra quest. Marty gets this. The magic token goes back to the first space on this track. Any goblins that weren't defeated get flipped to their aggressive side, and these are going to cause us problems moving around the map. Any empty portals now get a new goblin on the green passive side, and the movement cards all get reset, and we are going to move the round marker onto 2. There's 5 rounds in the game. Okay, it's Marty's pick first. He is going to pick by ship, coast to coast. He's going to go from his castle to here and get 2 health for each hero outside the castle. So that is 4 health for him, puts him up to his max. Now Marty has moved to a space with an angry goblin. Now nothing happens in this case, he just gets flipped over to his nice happy side. Now I was going to do that as well, but yeah, that's come too early for me because all of my guys are in the castle. I would only gain 2 health. So I want to put myself in a position where I can do that later. I think I want to do the ice temple next. Now that is easily done by going vertically though. Maybe I don't want to do it straight away like that. I think I do want to do that. I am going to send my guy with the key up to the ice temple, and he goes straight onto the first space because of his special power. So we've done ship movement. I am going to choose movement by foot, and I'm going to move down here. Because maybe I'll learn the same spell Marty did, maybe he's just going to get moved over so I can gain the health, which is probably more likely. Marty can move 1 space. And when I move along the coast, I count all of these as cards I move through, all of the coast cards. One of them is an angry goblin, and he causes me to lose an energy to move through that space. So that's unfortunate, but it's happened. Marty is going to move down here. And I don't think he wants to stay here and do this temple. This is just so he can light the cursed beacons. To complete this quest, have 3 of your heroes on separate map cards on the coast. There he is. He's done it. He completes this, and the rewards are a bit wasted, but he just wants the quest, really. He gets the energy. He's at max energy now. And we slide this up, and a new quest comes out. Oh, the Shadow Temple. Marty is going to choose movement by horse, horizontal along the road. He is going to take this guy. If he wants to move to the Shadow Temple, it's going to cost him 1 because of this angry goblin. I think he's going to do it, though. He's going to go all along the road and end up in the Shadow Temple, because he can either do the quest or get his sword. As for me, I think I would like to gain some health. So I'm going to go over here, and I gain 4 health, which it just puts me at my max of 7. And finally, I get to pick. So what am I on? I'm on a temple. So I either want to go to another temple, which I could go to the Shadow Temple. I can't get to the Forest Temple with 1 movement. Or I just fight another goblin. Yeah, let's do that. Let's choose diagonal and go over here to fight this goblin. Don't have to pay anything extra. He gets flipped to his happy side. So Marty going diagonal. He doesn't want to move off the Shadow Temple. He doesn't want this spell because it's number 7. That's way far. That's number 5, so he would need the spell level to get to 3. That's a lot of pushing his luck to get to there. Otherwise, that spell is the last one, so no way. Attack a goblin, or move up a temple track. He'll move this one diagonally and just start fighting this goblin. Okay then, that's all of the movements sorted. Marty is the first player for the night phase, the adventure time. And let's see what he rolls. He rolls damage. That's 1 damage each. He rolls 1 power, which he gets, but he's at max. And then he rolled 2 scrolls. So we are both on temples that only want torches. We need to add some variety, really. So it comes over to me. I take a damage. I do have an extra health. I get an energy. We'll just stand that up. I do... Oh, the magic level goes up 1. Did I go on a magic thing? No, I didn't. And then we do 2 goblin punch. So I am fighting a goblin. I thought I'd forgotten to do that. We're both fighting a goblin. And no other symbols. Marty's definitely staying in it. Oh dear, he rolls 3 damage, so he's going to take 2 damage. He's going to prevent 1. And then I take 1 damage, which I'm not going to prevent at this point. We each gain a power. Oh, knowing that, I would have prevented the damage. Because otherwise it's just wasted that I earn the power, isn't it? But Marty rolls absolutely nothing useful. I'm going to stay in. I roll power, so I get a power back. So does Marty. Then the magic level goes up. Neither of us care about that, but we need to be worried if it gets too high up. Torches, brilliant. 2 torches means Marty can go up there. I can go there. I'm going to spend 2 energy to move to the next one as well, because maybe I can bow out of this adventuring quickly. Although I do need goblin punches, don't I? Okay, Marty. He rolls a damage to himself. He's going to prevent it with energy, because he earns 1 back, and he was at max, so he might as well. Oh, not 2. And then magic level goes up, and he gets a scroll and a torch. So I think he's going to spend 2 energy to move up to the next space. I can't spend 2 energy to move to the next space. So I'm still in it. Let's see, some goblin punches would be nice. No, have a damage instead. A power is nice because I can use that. Scrolls are useless, but I can use that now to move to the last space, and I have done my torchy thing by spending that energy. Marty, I think he wants to spend his last energy to get to that last space. Has he got anything he cares about? Oh yeah, we're both fighting a thing still. So Marty, does he want to stay in to fight this? He's got no energy, but he's got 4 health. I think he's going to stay in. So, damage. And then no power. The mushroom goes up. And we have rolled 1 goblin punch that we can use. So we still need 2 more hits. I think I'm going to stay in because I've got 4 health. But, you know, we're going to have to spend actions to recover all of this stuff. 1 damage to me. I get a power. Magic level goes up, and 1 goblin punch. So all we need is 1 more. I think Marty's going to stay in. He's helping me, kind of. Oh, there we go. No damage. He gets 2 power. I get 1. And 1 more goblin punch. Perfect. Boom. So it comes back to me. I am going to recover my people. Oh, we should just have these. So Marty gets that, his max health goes up, so does mine. And I'm going to bring my guys back. So the one on the mushroom stays where it is, the one on the portal comes back, the one on the temple comes back, and I'm going to take as my reward my legendary sword. So I want to put it on a different one than the one that goes to temples, but he is going to do some fighting. And I can gain 2 stuff. I'm going to gain 1 health and 1 energy. And over to Marty. He's achieved his goal. Oh, he could have been advancing in this desert temple, couldn't he? I've been forgetting that the whole time. It's no good to him if he does it, though. Maybe he would have stayed there for the next round, but I don't think he would have. He was just there to get on the coast, wasn't he? So then maybe it would have been sensible if he knew he was never going to do anything, he should have put him there instead, even though he's got that spell. I think he can do that. Anyway, Marty's resting. He isn't going to carry on there, so he's going to get 3 things back. He's done the Shadow Temple. Does he want to get his sword or complete a quest? I think he wants to get a quest. He is going to grab the shovel. He's going to grab the shovel and equip it to one of his meeples. And this is going to let him, every time this hero moves, he can roll the dice and get an energy for every energy that he rolls. That's brilliant. And he's completed another quest. So another one comes out. This is the Water Temple. And he can gain 3 things because 3 went back. He's going to gain it as... Oh, not energy. He's going to gain it as health. So although he's not at his max, he might as well, you know, risk the energy and just try and roll it. And then we do all of the reset things, and we will be moving on to round 3. Okay, I'm the first player again. I'm going to choose ship movement for the first one. and it's going to be the one with the key going all the way around to the temple. This is going to cost me an energy because I'm going through this goblin, because I want this potion. At the end of the day, roll all the dice and get health. So it's leaving stuff to chance a little bit, but I would like to be gaining more health. Marty is going to move along here, along the bottom. This guy with the shovel is going to move. So he has to pay an energy to move through that space. He's going to go to my castle. When he gets there, he can gain a health or an energy. He's going to gain a health. And whenever that guy moves, he is going to roll the dice and get no power. Sorry, Marty. He gets to pick the next one, though. He's going to pick horizontal on the road, and he is going to move into my castle and gain an energy. And he's done that to do this, attend an ally's coronation. To complete this, have 2 heroes in another player's castle. He's done it, and he can move any one of his heroes to a map card of his choice. He is going to move his shovel guy over to the forest temple. So he gets to roll the dice again, because it's whenever he moves to a map card, he gets 1 energy. For my horizontal movement, I'm going to go over here and try and learn that spell like Marty did. We should have revealed a new quest. I just remembered that. So this one, you have all 3 of your heroes at least 3 map cards away from the castle, count orthogonally. Oh, that's not far enough, so I couldn't do that this turn. And neither could Marty. But we might have done something different if we'd known that was coming out. I think I am going to choose diagonal, Griffin, and I am going to move over here. I don't think I'm going to use this guy to fight goblins this round. And I'm going to roll the dice and move my guy along the temple. So it's ideal if you get someone in another temple that uses the other symbols as well. I have got 2 scrolls though, so this guy should be on that space, shouldn't he? Can go up there. I can't spend the extra symbols in the day. I can only do that at night. But that's quite nice though. He's moved an extra space. Marty, he's going to move to this space and advance the mushroom marker 2 spaces. And then for his movement choice, he's going to pick by foot, and he is going to go over here to try and learn this spell, which is again 2 higher than his current level. I've had an idea. I am going to copy him doing that. I can go there as well. Now, this guy with the big sword it's not going to be as effective at a temple, but if luck goes my way, I haven't got much health, so I might have to just duck out of this. But if things go my way, this could be brilliant. Okay, so I'm first. I take a damage, which, no, I'm not going to prevent. And I earn a power. Marty earns a power as well. That's those done. No spell level. Punching a goblin, neither of us are fighting goblins. And then 1 scroll, I'm going to pay the energy to turn that into 2 scrolls so I can go there. What is Marty doing? Is he only learning? Oh, he's got torches. We didn't roll any torches. Yeah, he is in a temple. I thought he wasn't doing anything for the second. Marty's definitely adventuring. He has got 1 damage. He'll take that because he's at full. He gets a power. I get a power. And then what have we got? 2 scrolls. Suits me. I get to the bottom there. Marty doesn't use scrolls. We haven't moved the magic once. Roll again. No damage. Spell level. No power. 2 goblin punches. And we have 1 torch, which Marty wants. And scrolls, I'm at the bottom already, so I don't care. Marty's staying in. He's got loads of health, loads of power. Nothing happens apart from the 1 torch that he got, so he'll move there. I'm staying in for now. No damage. Power. I gain 2, but I can't. And Marty would gain 1, but he can't. And then 2 torches. Wow. This is working brilliantly, apart from the fact that we both wanted the magic level to reach 2. Let's see, no damage again. Nobody can gain power. Magic level does go up. And 1 more torch. Marty might as well spend his power. He's got loads of power to get to the end of that temple. Although the way we're rolling, we're going to be in this round forever. And so 1 damage. I don't need energy for anything else, so I'm going to spend that. And then I earn 1 because of this. And then torches and goblin punches, we don't need those. 2 damage. Marty takes 1. He'll just prevent it. He doesn't need to spend energy, does he? He's at the bottom. I take a damage, but I'll spend the energy as well. And the spell level goes up 1. If we need it to go 2 more spaces. Oh, see, we're both kind of piggybacking off each other here. Oh, there should be another dice. So 1 damage to me. I haven't got any energy to spend. I do earn 1. Magic level goes up 1. Come on, Marty, make it happen. And he rolls damage. 1. 1. Oh, no. This could be really terrible. I might have to bow out and have kind of wasted a round. Marty earns a power. And then Goblin punches. That's it. So it comes down to this. If I roll damage, I am out and won't even get my water temple progress. No, I was going to duck out, but I'm going to try it. Can't back down now. Oh, I do get a power, so that's going to prevent me losing a damage in the future. But yeah, Goblin punches and torches. Marty, yep, he wants to stay in, and he's got stuff to spend as well. So he takes a damage. Oh, he's done. Has he done it? Takes a damage, gets a power. So he'll actually lose the power rather than take the damage. And the magic level goes up. It's finally at 2. Brilliant. So that could have been terrible for me. That would have wasted an entire round rather than just the meeples that I sent to magic. Okay, it comes to me. I am resting, and this is brilliant. So I can learn spells 2 higher than me. First, we'll come over here where Marty went. So I can learn this one because it's 2 higher. That goes back to my castle. Next, we will take this one back. That is 2 higher than that. Boom. I've just jumped from nothing to 4. So my max energy is now at 7. And finally, my guy from the water temple comes back. I could try bringing my shield up, but the idea was to get quests. So I'm going to get this quest, and I can equip the potion to someone. And it doesn't really matter who has it, because it just happens at the end of the day, not when a particular person does something. So a new quest comes out. It's another movement quest. So we want 3 away from the castle, or have all 3 of your heroes on separate map cards not connected to the coast. And I get 3 things. I'm going to take 1 health and 2 energy. Marty's now going to rest. He did this spell. So he goes back to his castle. He can move up to this level, and his max energy goes up as well. They're both sitting at 7. And his forest temple guy comes back, and he is going to, let's see, he could just go for his staff, but he's going to go for this quest. He gets a bow and can attack goblins from adjacent map cards, which means that he could go to, say, a mushroom and then attack this goblin. It's as long as the goblin isn't being attacked by somebody else, you can't just steal it away from someone. And it's the end of the round, so this all comes back. It's going to be round 4. We flip. All of the goblins are angry now, because nobody attacked any. A new quest should be out. That's another movement quest, so this one disappears. And there we have the Ice Temple. So have your heroes on 3 map cards that create this formation. So Marty only needs to move somebody to that map card, and he's done that. And it's his first pick. Yeah, Marty's first one is going to be to move by foot in any direction. He will move the shovel guy over here, and let's see if he gets any energy. He gets 1 energy. And that one goes nice. And Marty has made this formation. He can grab that quest. He's doing very well on quests. Advance your spell token 1 space in the library. So he's now at 5 there. And he can move his max energy up as well. A new quest comes out. Have all 3 of your heroes on temples. And I would gain health for doing it, so I think I'm going to do that. I will move him 1 space, and he can start up there because he has that lovely key. And that is foot movement done. Next, I think I would like to move by raft vertically. And I am going to send Mr. Potion to the Ice Temple, because there's a quest there. I would like a quest. I would like more items. Everything would be really nice. Well, he's had an idea. He's going to move this guy up here. Move another one of your heroes up to 3 map cards. he is going to move this guy 1, 2, 3. Because if he does the Forest Temple, maybe he can equip his staff. Although you can't do that in one go, so maybe that's not the best thing to do. He will go over here and attack this goblin, and maybe he'll move his shovel dude somewhere else. Because now he is on three separate map cards not connected to the coast. Take any goblin token in play and not attacking another hero and put it in your score pile. Marty is really cleaning up here. He will just grab this one. So his max health goes up. New quest comes out. And complete the Forest Temple. So he should have gone to the Forest Temple, it turns out. Marty is going to choose Horse. He is going to go horizontally to the Shadow Temple. He's not really in competition with me because he wants to do this. And I am... What am I doing? Why am I there? Oh, I just want to be on temples, don't I, for my thing. And Marty doesn't want to help me do that. So Marty moved. He rolls the dice and see if he gets some energy. He rolled an energy. I'm going to move here and maybe attack this goblin with Swordy Guy. Now, it's giving up on the movement from the temples, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to move by Griffin diagonally, and I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to gain 2 health for each hero outside the castle. That's 6 health, which puts me at my max. Now, Marty could take a very big risk and try and go 3 spell levels above where he is. That needs the spell marker to go a long way. But I think he's going to do it. He's going to gamble. And it is the guy that... He would have been attacking 2 goblins, but you can't spend the... 1 fist only counts towards 1 goblin at a time. So we are done with movement. It is night time. So he's rolling a damage. We're each earning an energy. The magic level is going up by 1, which Marty's happy about. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more spaces. And then we both have a scroll to share. We are both in places that want torches, so that is no good at all. I'm staying in. I've got loads of health. Oh, wow. Not for much longer. I will take that 2 damage. Marty will take 1 damage and 2... He'll lose 2 power. We get a torch, though. Oh, I should have rolled. I was at max health. I forgot to roll for my potion where at the end of the day I roll the dice and get that much health. I was at max anyway, though, so it's not like I've lost anything. Marty rolls. There we go, no damage. So the magic track will go up again. We have a goblin punch, so that is good for both of us. And I can spend energy at any time to do extra damage, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit. Let's see how we get on in the temple. Scrolls are no good to either of us, but torches, 2 torches. I will spend 2 energy so I can have an extra one. I don't think he's going to. He wants to save his energy because he's not in a great place, really. He probably should have gone somewhere to heal. My turn. I'm definitely staying in, and I've really helped Marty out there. So 3 spaces for the spell level, and then 1 scroll and 1 flame. Marty, oh, he hasn't got very much health. This is all really risky. He can't afford to spend it on the torches. He's staying in, though, to roll. There we go. No damage. Oh, this is perfect. We get a power each. The spell level goes up by 2. But from now on, nobody earns power, and damage is 2 each. And we have 1 goblin punch. So I need to spend... If I spend 3 energy, I've defeated that goblin. So I'm staying in it and rolling. Let's see, damage, that's 2 damage to me, but I'm going to take the hit. Nobody earns power from this. We have a goblin punch, and then we have 2 torches. That's brilliant because I don't have to spend anything to get to the bottom. Marty can go there. I'm just going to spend 2 energy and defeat this because I'm just resting next time. My max health goes up to 9. Marty needs 2 more magic symbols. He didn't get them. So he rolled 2 damage for himself and 2 damage for me. Then 1 magic level. 1 more space he needs. It's so close. And he's got 1 torch. He's got the energy. Maybe he spends the energy and just passes next time. But he needs goblin punches as well. No, he might need to save that energy to stop himself from dying if he rolls a damage. Comes back to me. I am definitely resting. This is getting way too rough for me. I'm coming back here, and I've done the Ice Temple, so I get a boomerang. When the equipped hero is at a goblin portal, each damage you've rolled also deals a damage to the goblin. So I will put that boomerang on Mr. Sword. There he is, a fearsome warrior. And I get two things. I think I'll just take energy. So I don't roll. Marty is going to stay in. Let's see what he gets. No damage, but no spell level either. So he can take those torches and use them, but he needs some goblin punches and spell levels. It's back to him again, and no damage again. The spell, oh wow, that is the perfect roll. Two damage, spell level. Oof, that is way too lucky. He gets that and his max health goes up, and he gets the Shadow Temple, so he unlocks his sword, and he learns this spell. 1, 2, 3, because 3 levels higher than he is now. Wow, that is some crazy luck, and he brings 3 people back, so he will take that as health. His max spell level is now, let's see, he's at spell level 8, so yeah, his max is 10 for energy. I think he's beating me in every competition that we're in. So let's make all the goblins angry again and put some new ones out. And then we are reset this, and we're on the final round. I have some serious catching up to do. Okay, it's my pick. I'm going to move by foot over here and get ready to attack this goblin. Marty is going to move up to here and let him roll his dice. And he gets no power. And he can move another hero up to 3 map cards. He is going to move... Oh, he's got 2 fighting heroes though, and they're going to... Yeah, let's have moved a different hero, and then he'll move this one 3 spaces. He still only rolls the dice once. He wants to go to the Forest Temple and try and do the thing. Marty's going to pick Coast to Coast because he can come all the way around here and end up on this temple here. Maybe he's going to go for the temple's quest that I had to abandon. Coast to Coast, what do I want to do? Let's see, the quest. Marty's already at the Forest Temple and I can't get there Coast to Coast. Maybe I want to move like this. Let's move around this way. There's no goblins, and I'm just going to stop at this one so I don't have to pay anything. And he flips over. I am now... All of my guys are 3 away from each other, so I have done this. So 2 health and 2 energy. And then another quest comes out. Have a hero on a temple, 1 on an obelisk, and 1 on a portal. So the obelisks are where you learn spells. Marty is going to pick horizontal movement, and he is going to go to the Shadow Temple, because he can still fight this goblin with the guy, as long as... Oh, he can't if he's on the temple. We can move him in the future, but he is on temples. He gets 3 health. And have all 3 of your heroes in a diagonal line. Marty's could do... If he could get that guy to there, I don't think he can. I'm going to move this guy over here, just because I'm going to try and get to the forest, I think. Oh, it's a shame Marty can't move horizontally. He could have made him diagonal that way. What's the most useful thing for him to do? Fight a goblin, probably. He wants to be at the Forest Temple. He doesn't really care about the others. So he's going to choose diagonal, and he is going to go over here to fight this goblin. What did I want him to do? I wanted him to pick vertical. So I think, as a gamble, but I don't think this even puts me ahead of Marty if I manage to do it. As a gamble, I'm going to go for the level 3 spell jump. I need a lot of spell symbols. So at the end of the day, I get a health for each energy I roll, which is 2. Oh no, I'm looking at health. It's 1 energy. So I got 5 now. And Marty's the first adventurer, isn't? No, I'm the first. It's round 5. So I get a power, Marty gets 1, 2. And we have lots of flames, which Marty's quite happy about. 3 flames, so he will go 1, 2, 3. I just want loads of goblin punches. Marty. Oh, so 1 goblin punch, and then scrolls, which are no good to anyone. So I'm going to punch this one. Marty will punch this one. Over to me. Oh, I want to roll damage, really, don't I? So I can fight back. 3 goblin punches. 1, 2, 3. And a scroll is no good to anybody. Marty can punch his 3 as well. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't look like he's going to have to spend any energy on using his sword. See, damage. Marty takes a damage. 2 magic level. And a scroll and a torch. I think he is going to... Oh, he'll just move the 1 torch there. But he doesn't really care about moving along that one, does he? Maybe a quest will come out that needs it. Okay, for me, I take a damage, but I also deal a damage back to a goblin. Oh, with the goblin with the boomerang. So he kills that one. Then I get an energy, but I'm at max. Oh, I should have spent 2 then and not taken the health damage. And then Marty earns a power. And then we have 1 torch, 1 scroll. I think he's going to spend his power to move along the... Oh, let's move along the one he needs to, shall we? Marty's still in it. No damage. 1 spell level. He earns a power. 2 goblin punches. 1 is all he needs. And a scroll he doesn't need. I still need goblin punches though. 1, 2. I should have been hitting this one, I think, with all of the rolls, because that was the one I could have spent the energy on. Yeah, that was a bit foolish. My turn. And no damage. Spell level. And I get a power. Marty gets a power. And then a torch and a thing. Marty's going to spend 2 and move to the bottom of that one. Carry on. Are we going to carry on though? He's already rolled, so yes. 1, 2, he moves it up there. And it's not just because he rolled great things for me. He's going to spend energy and move down here. You never know, a quest might come out for that, mind it. But over to me. I take a damage. The boomerang guy, though, has already killed his. So the spell level goes up by 2, which is perfect. Oh no, I take 2 damage. So I will prevent 1 of it with my power, because I'm earning 1 back. So now it's going up to crazy things are happening. 1 more punch on there, so I need 2 more thingy punches. But we could say, yeah, let's say that I used some of those dice rolls earlier on this, and I spent energy to finish this one off, and then I'm just going to duck out next time. Marty, does he care? He's going to try and get to the bottom of the Shadow Temple. He's not in any competition for it. He takes 3 damage from the hit. And he gets 2 torches, though, so he's at the bottom. He gets a power back. Okay, I'm going to rest. So what have I done? I just fought goblins, didn't I? I just fought goblins, and I can move to here. And then all of my guys can come back. And I'll gain 3 health. Marty's going to rest. This guy comes back. This guy finishes the Forest Temple. And so Marty gets another equip there. And, oh, what? I'll assume this counts. Let's just give him the best score that he can, because he has wiped the floor with me. So, at the end of the game, let's just get rid of that round marker. So, spells. Marty is at spell level 8. So, he gets 10 points. He has done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quests, which is 25 points. So, he's at 35. Goblins, he's done 4. So, that's 8. So, that's 43 points. And 4 points for his legendary sword. So 47 for Marty. I am at spell level 7, so 8 points. I have done 4 quests, 6 points, that's 14. but I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goblins. So that's 12 points. Added to my legendary sword, that is only 4 more points. So Marty has won by miles, pushing his luck more with the spells and it paying off, and me just not really getting very much done, it seems. Well, play like Marty if you're gonna get the game and play it. Play like Marty did, not like me. But that is Tiny Epic Quest for 2. Hope you enjoyed that and it gives you a good idea of what the game's like. If you'd like to know what I think, then you can click the link on the screen. But thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye.